Welcome back, guys. It's Tech from Immoral Thieves, bringing you our latest Farm War, which was a versus Ecuador top. Now, as you can see, this was not very much of a match. They didn't really try at all. And you see a lot of these in Farm Wars where people are just warring. They just click war to get the XP and the losers loot, just so they can improve their clan. So it wasn't really that impressive of a win. Uh, so we're just gonna go, and as you can see, this is a 20v20. We're trying to get some more people into thieves from War 101, promote some more people so we can start doing wars in bigger numbers. But uh, yeah, at the current time, 20v20 is where we're at. You'll probably start seeing the match that I have for you after this is an arranged match versus War Bears. If I'm not mistaken, that's 35v35. So we're trying to get to higher numbers. But anyway, so 6-star wars. So as you can see, Hodar came up with the six pack. Victim came up with the six pack. NK came up with the six pack. Um, Cass came up with the six pack. Kai came up with the six pack, and Mystic narrowly was indecisive with the 1 3-star and a waffle. So here we go. We're gonna hop into some of these attacks real quick. Just kind of show a couple. So this is Victim coming all the way up from 13 to 5. So as you see, it's a stone goho, uh, hound in the CC, which is what you see most of the time. Um, a hound is not. We've realized that unless it's for a particular base design, a hound can be good, but it's not something that you want to run all the time. Simply because a hound is not. It doesn't have a lot of DPS, and all it is a time sink. So yeah, that's not something that you wanna run all the time. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they all had hounds in this war. But yeah, so the AQ is now gonna start sniping the hound, and this is the only benefit of the hound as time sink. The hound is about to pop though, so the hound pops, and she just begins, of course, doing her thing, sniping all the pups and whatnot. Not sure why I think he may pop the ability thinking she may die. Luckily it didn't come back to haunt him, but she does get over the jump in time because there's like a small glitch with the jump spell. Like even if the jump is available, like you won't like heroes won't take it, troops won't take it either. I'm not sure if Supercell is aware of that, but yeah, that's a small glitch. So she did get over in time. There doesn't seem to be anything hitting her besides a mortar, so she should live for cleanup. And as you can see, hogs are just coming in counterclockwise. They're all dropped, but they're moving counterclockwise, I should say. And as you can see, he went ahead and dropped the cleanup wheels on the backside to go ahead and start getting rid of that trash. And he drops the last heal spell right on top of the primary main defenses that are left. And then once the arch tower goes down, that's gonna be it. Nothing left, just a cannon, which is not enough to take out all those hogs. So they killed the mortar uh, just in time to briefly spare the AQ, but she does end up dying to a bomb. That can't really be helped. So as you can see, it's just gonna be cleaned up. So good job by Victim moving all the way up to take out their top Town Hall 9. We always want our guys to get experience like that, attacking, the higher up targets in farm wars, of course, because in range wars, it's not always a good thing because we need all the attacks we can get. But it's always good to get that experience. So here goes the attack from Cask by Dragon Attack, which is like I said a couple videos ago. We're starting to see a lot of these more. So as you can see, he starts setting the funnel, and he drops the AQ with some healers. And basically, what you're going to see is you're going to see two things. You're going to see take out the ADs and the enemy AQ, and he already got one sweeper. So this whole deal, this whole swap for the AQ basically turned out really well for him. He drops a rage to go ahead and burn through the hound. He did drop a man to help the DPS on the hound. Unfortunately, he pulled the hound too close to the air defense, and the air defense killed the minion. Is in the end, it's not gonna matter, but uh, if you're gonna just for people watching, if you're gonna do that, just make sure that you're out of range of an air defense. So as you can see, the he kills the AQ. He hasn't went in and got the air defense yet, so he goes in right now, grabs the storage, and then grabs air defense. So as you can see, he has two lightnings and one quake, so he can hit one AD. So he hits the AD on the far left, and he saves a zap. I'm not sure why he waited. He pops the ability, and as you can see, he's taking a lot of time. So he wanted to make sure the AQ lived, and he zapped the quake. Excuse me, he zapped quake the far west AD. I guess you say northwest, and then he basically starts the dragon attacks. Now he brings in loons, and basically what the loons do is the loons jump out in front of the dragons because the loons only target defenses. So they jump out in front, and as you can see, they start picking up mines and bombs, things that would normally hurt dragons. They pick those up. So that's the benefit of bringing loons in to um, to a dragon raid. So as you can see, he's basically starting to move, and right now, the BK is in the process of. Oh, the BK redirected. The BK was in the process of taking out the air defense, but like I said, it redirected. It's in the end though, it's not gonna matter. There's a whiz there, one more shot in his gun. So he does, as you can see, the mines and the bombs are really going off. But in the end, it doesn't matter because just based on the way they were deployed, by the time they started hitting the dragons, the raid was over. So the one dragon flies over. He does have builder huts in the corners of his base, which for some base designs can be the difference between a waffle, which is like a 95% or to 99%, or a 3 star. So good job by Cass coming up with that attack. So next here we're gonna show let's see Hawk's attack. And as you can see, this is another one of those original Shattered Gohos. So as you can see, he starts and just drops a couple hogs for that cannon, and he pops a giant bomb right there. And this is what happens when you use internet bases. They're easy to predict. So this is why you should design your own bases. If you don't know how to design your own bases, then you should learn, or you can just come over here to the Moral War family, and we'll teach you. Either or. But anyway, back to the text. So he drops a poison, and he has two loons and squishy troops. So not a real big deal for the CC because there's no dragon, so he can save a poison for the skellies. So he drops the golem, starts the funnel, drops a couple whiz, saves a couple whiz for cleanup. And as you can see, sends the test wall breaker. Everything's all good. Sends in the other wall breakers. They break through. Golems redirect. Queen is there. And here you're about to see him drop the BK. BK's in and drops the jump spell so he can get to the enemy AQ. She's only level 11, so it's not really going to be a big deal. Um, Redirects, starts shooting the golem. The BK ignores the enemy AQ, but she gets sniped by the his AQ, so it's not a big deal. And he just does like a mass hog drop um, on the from the north. And as you can see, he's just going in a clockwise manner. He pretty much knew where the giant bombs were, so like I said, internet based. So you're just gonna see him just basically just drop hogs and hills in a clockwise fashion. See, that's what I was talking about with the queen. You see how she was beating on the wall when the jump was there. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. But he has massive amount of hogs left. Of course, he drops the poison for the skelly, the one skelly that's left, which he didn't really need it, but it's kind of like a swag poison, and he still has the ability. Pops the swags the ability, and that's gonna be it, man. So good job by Hawk with the traditional Shattered Goho. Nice job on the three. So the next is going to be Joe Mama. So you're gonna see a queen walk with a Goho here, and this is what we will call a meta attack. Now this is not a meta base. So as you can see, the CC is centralized, which you can still see sometimes, but what you don't want to see is you don't want to see the AQ centralized, which is where she is right now. So as you can see, he's walking. He's already frontal. The funnel was set. Not sure. You see how he has a statue inside the base. That's not something that you want to do. So definitely don't take any base design tips from this guy. But Queen Walk is going, and she's just walking along the south. And as you can see, he's already starting to just kind of funnel her in. Uh, he sets the golem up, just one. Starts the funnel. Queen, I don't think he planned this. Queen didn't walk as far as he wanted, but in the end, it's not gonna matter. So he wall breaks in. Um, Wiz are there, and of course the Vex are already dropped. They have no fear of walking. So he drops a poison. Uh, AQ gets one loon, and then the poison is gonna get the other. The Wiz are gonna kill the dragon, and he drops a rage for the Valks. The Valks shoot over to the enemy AQ. She's down, and he does have a 30 BK and a 27 AQ. So it's he's just gonna molest his base, which is basically what he does. You still see he has like all, but looks like maybe one of his Valks left, one or two, and as you can see, he's just sprinkling hogs in from the backside, and he just overpowered the base. It's just the base just wasn't designed. Like I said, this is a meta attack, and it wasn't designed to handle these kind of attacks. So a lot of times, not all the times, because a lot of times, sometimes meta attacks don't work on these bases because they just weren't designed to attack like that. But a lot of times, as in this case, you have a meta attack on a non-meta base, and it's just too much. So a good job by him on the attack. Uh, Definitely look forward. Like I said, nines as far as how nines are concerned. Um, Moral Thieves has some of the best. So good job by them. Us, I should say. I'm tripping. And so we have NK here, and as like I said, NK had a 6-star war, and as you can see, he's using witches, a Goho Wee Wee. Now this is definitely old school. Um, so yeah, he has a very wide funnel here, but the golems do redirect, which is not something I'm not sure if he planned it or not, but they do redirect. He does drop the witches, and he drops the golems break. They pound on the wall enough to break in, and he drops a rage right on top of the jump. Now the witches and the wiz golems heroes everything walked. They did not go where he intended. So the fact that he still got three and basically still and wasted basically two spells is quite amazing. But like I said, that's the golems are getting beat on. I mean the golems are getting beat on by all the defenses. So I mean he had a chance. So basically he's just gonna drop this last hill. Still has like I want to say damn near all his hogs left. So good job by him. Kind of sometimes attacks don't go as well as you plan. But part of being an elite player in Clash is being able to improvise on the fly. So definitely good job by him remaining calm and thinking on his feet. So good shit, good job NK. Good attack, bro. So that's gonna be three, and we're gonna go with one more attack here. We're gonna see one more, maybe two. So we're gonna see Hodor. Hodor had a 6 pack, so we definitely want to watch one of his. And this is a stone Goho. You see, the CC was outside, which is very odd. And he basically just lures it out. It was all squishy troops, so he drops a poison, and that just massacres him. So that's basically a free CC kill that he doesn't have to worry about. And you see, he's gonna drop the jump basically right to the west point on the cannon. So in between the cannon, yeah. So there you go. So it's gonna allow him access to the queen's compartment. Um, Heroes are about even. Golems are in. He pops the BK ability. BK, he's gonna take the AQ and BK, and he doesn't get the chance to grab any Teslas, but it's not gonna matter. He has a lot of hogs, and basically all he does is just overwhelms the base with hogs. Um, he has just enough hogs after the spring trap to get through these defenses. So good job by him. And he, of course, he has to clean up the cleanup troops on the back end. So good job by Hodor. Definitely an attack. That he came up for because, like I said, he was our bottom. He was our last guy. So good job by him. So that's gonna be three, and I think we'll take a look at one more attack. Let's go for Joms. Let's go for Joms. Yeah. So this is Joms coming in with a looks like a Shattered Go Whole Queen Walk. If I remember correctly, I think I hit this base first. I think. I did something wrong though. I can't remember. We got a lot going on right now in IWF. We have, of course, Vainglory that we all just basically started getting on. We had a range war that started yesterday, which is the same day that this war ended. So we got a lot, but don't worry, we'll be bringing you the dope gameplay for that arranged war, and I'll show you who it's against after this right here. So pops the ability does get the Archer Tower. The sweeper that's shooting the healers isn't really going to be much of a threat. I don't think that he meant that to get in right there as far as grabbing the AD. Oh, wait, the ADs don't matter. It's not an air attack. Um, so he jumps over and he basically improvised because he wanted originally the queen to go down to the south and then jump in that way, but because she's being on the wall, he improvised. So good job on him. Definitely improvising. So we have now the golems are at full health because the healers are healing them, and he basically just, as you can see, he just basically just Asian wall, which is not something that you see very much, especially on the elite scene. Actually, I can't remember the last time I seen an Asian wall. He Asian walls his hogs, and but that's when an Asian wall is one of those things that you use for you know pre or outdated meta attack bases. So you have to use outdated meta attacks, and so this is one of those. But definitely good job on him recognizing the weakness in the base. Base knowledge, goes hand in hand with actually attacking skills. Your ability to look at a base, analyze that base, predict where traps are, and plan accordingly. So good job by him. The last healer just died, but it's not gonna matter. The golems are, like I said, at full health, and the rest of the defenses are beating on them. So we're gonna speed this up. So that is going to be the end of this, and it's like I said, we cleared all the nine. So this is, of course, y'all know this is gonna be a three. So good job by Joms. Good job by everybody this war. Even though it wasn't all that that great, maybe not even that fun because it's never that fun when you have a farm war of this magnitude. But good job by everybody still coming through and doing their attacks. But yeah, this is the range war that'll be coming on the 25th. Uh, this is the video, I should say. The range war is already in progress, as you can see, but the video should be up on the 25th of January against War Bears, a fellow DWA clan. Just kind of like a competitive scrim. Of course, it's an arranged war, but they are family. Real close with a lot of the War Bears. So, good luck to them. And I can't wait to show y'all, the outcome of the war. So I will see y'all tomorrow. So make sure when y'all attacking, y'all keeping it 100.